And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
And now Washington's starting group. Khris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Sarr. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Bucks, Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. The 3 from Anthony. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
As comfortable as anybody from deep. You cannot leave Cole Anthony open.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Offline with his 3. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Out to Kuzma. From deep, Trent. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
Middleton outside. George against Antetokounmpo. And here's McCollum for 3. And again, Washington, no good.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal. Trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Of course, he's not always the most efficient player, but Koulibaly is electric.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. One of the most explosive leapers in the league right now. He can rise and finish with the best of them. Listen, we'll give the efficiency some time because he's got skill.
Here's Kuzma, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. How about 30 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Out to the right wing. Outside, George. And they get it. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots. You've got to settle in here.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Middleton. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Kuzma. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kuzma's got 5 now.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Anthony on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 11. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time.
The previous play is under review.
What constituted the original personal foul? Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to...
The ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Kevin?
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And another miss by Washington.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
A baseline J. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To the middle. Here's Sarr. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Porter finds Kuzma. With the teardrop, the layup good by Porter.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
TJ McCollum, 3 points. Puts up a deep 3. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Bucks lead by 14. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Carlton Carrington is out there with Johnson. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then it's Bagley. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. And the Bucks making a change here. Smith is checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Whitmore is checked in. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. From deep, Prince. The rebound by Champagnie.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Whitmore with it. Now guarded by Porter. Back to Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Outside Portis. No good on the triple. Wizards trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Kispert. And the layup's good off the glass. Kispert's got his first 2 points of the night. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Portis for three. Rebound by the Wizards. Johnson surveying the floor. The Wizards working the ball around now. Kispert, no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Fires the three. The rebound by Carrington. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Washington shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and it's Jackson in for Kevin Porter.
Watching this rookie, Trey Johnson, he's got that combination of length and shooting that every coach wants. This team really excited about his future.
Wizards making a switch here. Carrington's checked in. Here's Sarr. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Zador's, after finishing last season with the second worst record in the NBA, the Wizards sliding to the number 6 pick in the lottery.
Listen, Kevin, obviously this is not ideal, but I don't consider in a deep draft this to be the worst case scenario. You have to be patient, continue to build the right way, and your player evaluation in the draft is absolutely critical.
Here's Koulibaly. And here's McCollum for three. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Jackson misses. Here's Washington. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Sarr. And George kicks to McCollum. Down low. Here's Sarr. Now Koulibaly. No good on the three. A minute 42 left in the first half. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 5 points so far.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Pass to Carrington. McCollum with the screen on Jackson. Back to McCollum from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. And a change for the Wizards. Middleton's checked in. Bucks leading by 5. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And it's McCollum in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George. 14 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. And not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
What a smart pass by Cole Anthony right there. Just a guy is open, you get him the ball right away.
Fires the three. Koulibaly, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. The shot by Turner, no good. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Bucks on top. They're up by 6. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively, and then being on the same page defensively. We had so much length.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the...
Well, right now for Washington, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right?
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Bucks.
Getting points from that second unit was...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Cole Anthony is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you, Kev.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Turner. The Bucks working the ball around. That gets the bucket.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Anthony against McCollum. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Khris Middleton pulls it down. Of course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
Well, I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Second, Miles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
That one is no good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Here's Kuzma. Got it. Good job in the low post. Kuzma's got 7. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Outside for George. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Turner and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Well, that ability of Miles Turner to draw that foul to me is about him carving space on the interior. Really well done.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo. Carlton Carrington's checked in for the Wizards. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. That free throw good from Turner.
Well, Miles Turner understands or going for his high release point jump shot.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And the big fella, Alex Zog, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The three from George. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony finds Portis. That one's not going to go.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Inside. Here's Turner, and it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sar, has major defensive potential.
The shot by George, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's just a 4-point Bucks lead.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And it goes down 2 points. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Nice shot by Portis.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Middleton for 3. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Bucks leading by 9. Trent passes to Turner. Outside Anthony. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Anthony kicks to Trent. Got it off in time. And he drains the 3. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
Are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. And it wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. They hammering it in.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Johnson. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo playing strong inside.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
4th quarter still young. Just over a minute play. And the basket by McCollum.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sar's checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, well, Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
No good, unable to end this run.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
The basket is good.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Present our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Launches it. Taurean Prince, and that's good. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And here's McCollum for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Here's Whitmore. Oh, the dunk! Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Count it!
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Johnson, a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Prince, the pass to Livingston. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Coffey. It's in.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance